Won't you feel this? I'm saying to yourself. Even though we lost this, you don't give up. Yeah, everything will be okay. Light a sweet, pour up your cup. Try to make it through the day. DJ Screw, you getting on. Keep you in my deck when I'm swinging gone. Holla at the bone, yeah, he let me do this song for you, DJ Screw, 'cause you're going home. May you rest in peace. I'ma keep smoking sweet, 'cause it's killing me. I hate you had to D.I.E. It's so hard to say.
What's up, y'all? This Slab OG TV back at it again with another interview. Today, we got some more people up in here. This we in Hiram Clarke, but we got a couple more people up in here. We got Will up in here. We got Lil Head from WossNess up in here. So, basically introduce yourselves for the ones that wasn't here and tell us where y'all from. What specific neighborhood?
Okay. What's happening, people? Lil Head, man. Hiram Clarke representing. Y'all know what it is.
Hey man, it's weird, man. Hiram Clarke over there in Christmas, over here to Chris, over there off Post Oak. Been doing this.
Already. Man, can y'all tell us, for the viewers, y'all a little bit older than the people that did it before, but how was it coming up in Hiram Clarke?
Man, back then,
Yeah.
in that club, man, back then it really wasn't a whole bunch of cars. Like, to be honest, like if you got caught riding, you was him. Like, but when you looked up, you was gonna hear a car before you seen it. But that shit was amazing, bro. Like, it was amazing to see. It ain't like today, you know what I mean? Like, not talking down nothing like that, but like you just see cars, all kind of cars turning the corner wheels on the back then. It was gonna be, you knew who it was. You know what I mean? By the music, the time of day. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was back then. You know. But yeah, it was in the club. Boy, wasn't playing back then,
Shit,
man.
for me, man, I had a long clock, and it was a group of brothers, the booty boys.
Yeah.
I ain't need no alarm clock for school, man. Aubrey, Arlie, Alwyn, man, them niggas come through waking you up, you hear me? I'm talking about, I mean, it was for me, man, I ain't gonna lie. I salute them niggas, man. Them niggas took that slab shit to another level, you hear me?
And what were some of the cars they was riding in, some of the OGs when y'all was like younger, teenagers, kids or whatever, that y'all seen coming up, riding through the block, in the slabs?
Shit, for sure, that Roadmaster, the Lincolns, Fleets,
Back in my,
bar and that Rivet.
yeah.
Hub, R.I.P. That Rivet, another, he matching Rivet, I think Jabbar was what, Buck, Hub was great.
It's I came up in that era, man. Really, like, there was a bunch of lowriders, MCs, Colorses, Regals,
Hollywood, Tyler.
Rigs. You know what I'm saying? At that point, yeah, them stuff like that. There. You know what I mean? Them JC days.
Yeah.
White Boy Chuck. You know what I mean? Like True Blue. Them boys back then. You know what I mean? Jabbar with the MC when he was green. Hey, I'm finna stir up some feelings too today. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm finna stir up some feelings, man. This color line stuff that they be talking about, them colors and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, all that shit started. Whatever color started right there in the club. Gold, you had skinny. Huh? That green, you had black in the pop. You know what I'm talking about? Orange, you had Pook in them.
Facts.
Hoppin' Juice. Yeah. Mexican Joe, all them boys, you know what I'm talking about? That drink, that shit was over there in Pamela Heights. Boy, I had that Roadmaster down the street. that never he never drove that car.
Kelly, yeah,
Man, come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? What else color?
Yeah.
Blue,
green.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I think with everybody, you know, when they think about, you know, the Clarke back in the day, they always say orange. So where did the orange come from?
Well, that was
that's some shit.
Yeah, you gotta play them.
JC done that, man.
When he jumped out with that GP.
Yeah, when he jumped out with that GP, man.
Yeah, 3 points
with
everything.
That orange.
Yeah.
But man, that Clarke been red, yeah.
Red,
The orange, it was a part of the Clarke. And then us doing the music, the WossNess thing, that was the movement. You feel me? So it was like we the face of that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same token, man, that red, my nigga.
What was going on?
That was what was going on.
So
yeah.
JC was the first orange in the Clarke.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know, cause Pookie was on.
I know. Nah.
Pookie was on
I
back in the
think
gap.
Pookie, Jabbar, I know all of them done the orange thing.
Yeah, Milton, all them.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, man, Milton,
Yeah.
and I think JC just kind of put it on the WossNess shit. Like I say, we started dropping the albums,
He was gonna be holding that red.
and that's what. Yeah, but he was red. Yeah, red
Okay,
too.
so where did the red come from? Because that's kind of new for me hearing, because I always thought
That's
it was
the
kind of orange.
Clarke,
color.
homie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Clarke.
Okay.
Just to be real. with you.
Okay. And I know, like, somebody told me that it was like, you know, back in the day with the red, when they would come through, it was like a mob of people that was in the red line from the Clarke. So who was all red that was in the Clarke back then?
Shit, you talking about with the Southwest? What they talking about?
In the club.
Oh, everybody, man. Alwyn,
Aubrey,
Aubrey, Big Head. That was Alwyn,
Yeah,
Aubrey,
to be honest.
Big Head.
Yeah, when you said something about the red.
Yeah, Gumby,
Yeah,
R.I.P. man, Gumby.
That red and Big Head.
Big Head, yeah. That's just was that red, man. And then after that, you know, you got all the younger niggas right here who you see, you know what I mean? He come up under Aubrey and all of them, so that's why his shit's so immaculate. You feel me? So you got Peaches, everybody, bro.
Yeah.
It's just that red is what it is, man.
Aubrey and them jumped out like. I used to help Don over there at the music shop over on Post Oak. I used to work in that shop over there. And Aubrey and them got them cars done. It wasn't no, like, they just run through them cars, got them cars done. They went to that beach that year, like in 97, I think it was, man. And bro, like after that, Hiram Clarke, Aubrey and them, man, that's all you heard. They go down on 59 over there to Cornbread, bro, and just skip the records in the club, dude. Like, y'all just don't cut it down, just get out the parking lot type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't cut it down. Just leave. And they wasn't doing no tripping. They were gonna leave out there and you couldn't talk to them after they left.
Yeah.
That's how Don had them boys doing it, man.
And
Like,
you just mentioned another name in the last interview. Everybody was kind of speaking about Don. Can y'all explain what Don meant to the neighborhood? 'Cause they were telling me, they telling me that
Everything,
that's
the music guards, R.I.P., rest his soul, everything.
Yeah, and I mean,
it ain't just about the Clarke with Don. Everybody out there know.
he been one stop shop.
Yeah, he been one stop. Niggas from north, east,
It
southwest.
didn't have to be no
they
slab.
Come to the Clarke.
It could whatever you had going on. It was. I ain't want to say that, but
Man, Don
yeah,
don't
he
do
was-
it, man.
I done
He
seen
come right
when
down.
I was over there at Don's shop. I was over there several years. Gerard the one that opened that shop.
Yeah.
Gerard's the one that opened that shop. And he went over there and got Don. And brought Don over there, man. Like, the first couple of calls that Don did, we was in there doing the call, man, and Don fired the car. I think it was a Fleetwood. I think it was them boy from the north side, that blue Fleetwood. D-Nim.
What's Tidwell?
Say, man. Don fired the man called, man. I'm talking about instantly, man. Just knocked all the chrome pieces out. And on the right passenger side, cracked the quarter pounder. And we looked under the car and it started pissing gas out of it. You know what I mean? We talking about a car with a plastic gas tank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like gas just started rolling from under the car.
Yeah.
So Don cut the car. Like, man, just cut the car off, man. When dude get in, don't let him come on this side. You know what I mean? Let him go on the driver's side, then cut it on. Then when he come over here, he'll see, man, damn, we distracted. But shit, I mean, instantly, as soon as he fired up, before the car was even broke in, man, cracked that man quarter pounder, man.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Can y'all speak up on the music? Because anytime I ever talk to anybody from no matter what side of town it is, they always say Hiram Clarke they trunks was beating so hard even
Everybody.
back then. So where did that come from? To where y'all was just putting astronomical music in y'all trunks, you know what I'm saying, and just blasting trunks.
From what I know, man,
That's a slab.
that's a slab. But at the same, when it got to doing the 612s, and I think Bray started. I don't know, man. Am I tripping?
I think already started.
Yeah, Aubrey, man, them niggas, when they got the 8, what was it, 612s and 8, what was it,
8 in a row now.
yeah, 8 in a row master. When they got to doing all that shit, my nigga, that's when it was like,
Yeah, everybody wanted some of that.
it was more so, that's who you had to compete with.
Yeah, you had to do that.
Cause when they come through, my nigga, on some real shit, you shutting your shit off.
Yeah.
Even if you knock it.
Yeah. After after Aubrey now.
Your shit was knocking too, though.
Yeah, and I ain't have all that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't have all that either. I had some cheater shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? But Don used to get mad too when people pull up, come get their car. He like, man, don't cut that car when they get there. But it was something about me, man. I was young back then, man. So it was something about me when somebody come and talking that shit. Oh, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. I get out. Man, I'm gonna go to the store right quick, though. Cut my shit off. Cut my shit. Man, what he got now? Shit, I had 215 that bitch. But
Nigga, that's it.
that's
Tear
it.
that bitch
That's
up.
what I
He
saw.
got
215,
it.
bro. 215. Them T2s. That's when they first come out, and an amp on each woof.
You give them the game. Don't give them the game.
Yeah, you guys, man, killing them. Hey, when Aubrey and them came down, they were making so much noise, dog. Like, they was the ones really out the clock that really was
Yes, sir.
had started fucking that music shit up. Then your boy out the 3rd Ward, Ron came through, and he had to have that same shit, bro. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, his name started getting mentioned. To this day, man, 3rd Ward stunner, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit, that boy,
Yes,
that was
sir.
killing
He
it
was
too,
holding
man.
it, man.
That boy was killing it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ron G, all them boys were killing it.
But that music come from that music. I say they started that shit. Everybody went, you know.
Yeah.
From out of time.
Yeah, Jabbar, all them niggas been doing, but I think even Jabbar, he in his riff, he used to do like 218s or something like that.
Yeah.
So he was knocking,
With that MC though.
but that MC, yeah, but I think them just
6x9.
Yeah, 6x9s, 20, yeah.
Sound like it had shit
But
in
as
the
far as having your shit where your side panel,
Yeah.
that shit his
Wow.
car doing, Petrie car doing,
Yeah,
Aubrey them, bro.
yeah.
All that, Alvin, all of them.
That,
Yeah, Gumby too, yes sir.
my boy Gutter.
Yes, sir. Oh
And
yeah.
that Delta
Yeah.
came,
Hey, gotta hold it, my nigga.
So speaking on them, you know what I'm saying, in that era,
Yeah,
out of the
Yeah,
red
they made, you hear me?
out of the red Lincoln and the red
will,
Roadmaster,
bro.
which one hit harder?
Whew, shit, I don't
That's a
know.
hard question.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
Hey, if he didn't keep blowing on woofers, I'm gonna say that Fleetwood.
I ain't that.
Yeah. Out of all of them, I think all this shit.
Yeah, if he didn't keep blowing on woofers.
Yeah.
That Lincoln used to snap though,
Yeah.
bro.
That Lincoln
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
Lincoln
got a
used to
different
snap.
sound to
Bro,
that
that Lincoln used to snap.
Hey, Aubrey and my
Yeah,
auntie stayed in
oh.
Brownwood back in the day. And they put Junebug on, I forgot what car it was, dog.
I think it was the Roadmaster at that time.
Aubrey got a son named Junebug, nigga was little. He put that ball in the car, bro, while the music was playing. Took that ball, he was still bouncing. I bullshit you not.
Yeah.
I was young at the time, bro. He was still bouncing.
And name them guys like them. They was some real powerful dudes with the red. But you had Big Steve
Yeah.
come
Man,
through
I
in the
was
Lincoln
about
with
to say
the
that.
415.
Yes,
Hey man, I'm talking about boy, you
R.I.P.
can hear that boy clear down over there on
Yes, sir.
Fuquay.
Yes,
Before
sir.
we even got there, man, you know what I mean? Like it was a few more of them, man, you know what I mean? That was really putting it in there. Now when it come down to it, man, these like all these dudes, man, like Head. His brother Water, man, he come through Madison where we was all young. We were young.
At the
Hey,
ribbon,
Water
man.
come through in that black ribbon.
Yes, sir.
I ain't even had no car back then. We all standing out in front of Water's. We all hoops. I think I had a Caprice or something like that. Man, Water slide through the light out of Maryland Mountain and that black ribbon, man, hard top too though. Vanilla, I called.
Yeah,
the most
vanilla.
funniest looking inside, man, they were so clean because don't nobody even do this. Go to watch shit like Bluebell Vanilla in that bit. He hit them, he busted his donuts, came, pulled up in White Hills, man. Hey, man, it was like, this was one of our,
That would turn you up.
hey, this was one of our people. You know, I said, nah, ain't no way, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way, you know what I'm
Speak on in the hood either is Haircut Joe.
And I was just
Oh,
finna
that
say
nigga
that, and
had
that
some
baby
shit,
pork,
man.
Hey,
The
great
baby-
piece.
The
Yo,
red
tripping.
baby
Yes,
pork.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right
Sweet
up the
business.
76 Boss Hog, 90 up, the first one to do that.
Blue,
It
wasn't
was
it?
blue, yeah, it was red, it was all three colors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joe
the
was
baby
a
pork
fool.
back
Yes,
then.
sir. Joe
Yep.
was fool.
Eating that in high school.
Yeah.
Man,
Right on Buffalo by the stove, man.
So did y'all see that? Because now everybody talk about, when they talk about Mexican Joe, they talk about their stretchy head. Did y'all see that car coming down?
What you mean? I seen that, and I had the pleasure to be around the
Man,
homie.
you can go by that- you can go by that man
sport
house.
business.
Yeah,
I had me. I was around them too. Not cutting y'all.
Yeah,
off,
go ahead, go ahead.
But I had the pleasure of being around SA and Jabbar and Pookie and R.I.P. Hood. You know what I mean? And me, I used to be the youngster that's around him and riding with him. Man, Jabbar used to throw me his keys, you hear me? Before I was start hitting the slab and doing my thing. Yeah, nigga, do what you do.
That slant made
Yeah, so-
an all-time high statement, man, back then. And the reason why that car still talked about now, because back then, them wheels so high, you get your life, a set of fours,
Oh man.
you lose your life behind them, bro. You wouldn't buy yourself
Nigga
and all
was
that.
upset because he cut them.
Man, cut up
Cut a whole
deck.
set.
Man, cut up a whole
I
deck.
heard a story that people was crying in the backyard.
Man,
when he
niggas
cut
was
the set.
hurt, man. You hear me?
They tried to shoot that man. So I'm walking my little female back to the bus stop. We finna hit the corner. I just hit his car, man, just like a baby pork, man. Don't think y'all started that, man. That man been did that, man. Red, gray pieces, man, tearing it up. I hit this car, man, coming, man. My little female, she went to looking. Here comes Joe easing up to the stop sign. I got this big dick bow-legged motherfucker, man. I'm like, God damn, bro. I'm looking at the car like, what the fuck going on here? So she holler, ooh, that's nice. So he slow down. He looking, she looking. I'm like, what the fuck you looking at? Oh yeah, he nice, know what I'm saying? Like, that bro was leaning so hard, know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I got to do this. I'm talking young, man. But it was a player situation on my behalf, because I'm like, man, this what's up right here, know what I'm talking about? So, but yeah, back to the story. Man, these dudes, man, they come up on another generation behind me and the dude, man. I remember all of them at the shop. Where this, where that. Whatever the situation is, he kept a car in rotation. And I looked today and see Petrie, Fred, E, product of my environment. You know what I'm talking about? Look, man, I watched them boys put them cars together, man. I'm talking about just made a nigga like so proud, bro. Like, cause they did not let the tradition die out that clock, man. I'm talking about every time one of them stuck their neck out there and did what they did, I ain't gonna lie, they represent so hard, bro. Like, they real life bumper to bumper one, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that jumped out there and nigga and put no wheels on nothing and painted it and we gone now. They waited. And to this day, like, you can't deny them. Like, you can't, oh, they ain't, you can't say nothing about them, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real, like,
Hey man,
all of them.
I got love for North, East, South,
All of
West.
them.
You hear me? But get what? I'm proud to be from that.
Yeah, for real.
My young niggas still putting on for the hood, still looking good, doing what they do, talking that shit,
Yup.
revving that shit, standing on that shit. You hear me? So
Murphy ain't here.
yeah, sport business.
Murphy had one of the hardest dogs.
I heard he had sheepskin, meat,
Man,
clothes.
that nigga spent, yes sir.
Flows in that car, man. Like, I ain't gonna
Man,
lie,
Chuck
that boy
too,
was
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chuck.
Hey man, Chuck, free Chuck.
That boy Murphy was about 11,000 just in the interior.
Yeah.
Back
Murphy,
then.
back
we
then
talking
though.
about back then,
Yeah.
11,000 just,
Man,
you know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
being from that club, man, these niggas don't play about putting cars together, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
They
like
gonna take their
11,000.
One at the cheap rate.
They
I know I asked them last time I did the interview in the Clarke. I said, did y'all feel a lot of pressure from the OGs? Because the Clarke is like one of them staples. Is like the Clarke is like the beginning of the slab. So was they feeling like pressure from the OGs? So was y'all feeling pressure from the OGs?
On that shit, I ain't gonna say it's no pressure.
Yeah,
bro. The OGs,
we-
of course, we looked up to them.
We had the
but
blueprint.
I ain't gonna say it was no pressure.
They had the
bro, 'cause
blueprint.
They basically was like,
I
they knew
called
we was
Will.
gonna come out
And-
with it and come on.
Nigga, until my car hit the street, I called Will 99,000 times.
Yeah.
What you think
And
about
And
that?
that's what
What you
I'm
think
about
about
to
that?
say. Yeah. And that's what I'm about to say. It's like I don't think it's no pressure, but because everybody can communicate.
Dog, shot
And
was the place
everybody
to be.
play enough to say, hey, bro, what you think I need? You know, some niggas
We take that advice,
with
bro.
that
And I'm
old
saying
system.
I think about we younger enough, so
some shit we might do clean. They gonna be like, nah, don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't
You
do
gonna
that.
yourself
Yeah,
out.
we're telling them,
Yeah,
hey, bro, don't do
Like,
that.
you gotta think about we young, so this like this
Yeah.
our first time putting cards together when we was young type. So they gonna be like, nah, that ain't the way to go. Hey, do this here.
You don't look at it as hate, bro. That's advice, bro.
Yeah.
What he just said happened to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Jabbar, I'm finna such and such. No, everybody do that, bro.
Jabbar one of the toughest ones with that.
Man, he
bullshit,
gonna
dude.
put it together.
That's
yeah.
a name that I keep hearing
And
too.
that
So
top, and that top, man, I appreciate that too, bro.
Yeah.
And Jabbar and Coleman had gave me my card, man, on with them cards. I just don't deal with it right now no more. And don't get it twisted. We got a call on the trailer that's coming too, man. Don't get it twisted. But, hey, man, they give me my card. Them was guys I was looking at, like for real. I helped build a lot of people calls.
A lot of nigga calls.
Coleman kept some shit in rotation too, though.
Still got some shit in rotation.
I think Staples.
yeah. What was some of the first? When was y'all got y'all first set? When did y'all get y'all first set of wheels?
My boy give me mine.
Man, I ain't gonna the store I got. They got a tool one of my partner, Big Head.
I could have supplied the whole. Dave supplied my wheel.
Yo, Mr. Day, that's what we're going with Mr. Davis, man.
Man, I could have supplied the whole wheel, baby. Yeah, oh, my first set, my boy D Capo, man. OG out my hood.
Chris Small.
Yeah, that's man. Yeah, wheels back then. Now this y'all finna think I'm lying. But back DZ. Back then, wheels, a bumper, and a cut, 500.
Wheels, bumper.
That's how far I'm talking back.
Damn.
Bro bought a set of wheels. He bought a set of wheels. They had a little bit of rust on them. He found him another glass set, and he gave me the set that he had bought. Boy, you couldn't tell me shit. We rolled them out in the yard. Ain't even had a car to put them on, man. Wash them out by the tree and everything else, man. You could, but I ain't lying. We rolled them out, just washed them, just like they got more rust than all the water we were putting on them. You know what I mean? But he was the first one to give me. And then I wind up going to do a little bit of time, and I sold them to Skinny. Presidential Records, man. Shout out to Presidential Records, man. That's another dude. Hey, that's another dude in the hood, man.
Heat.
Yes, sir.
That gold, man.
Heat.
Yes, sir.
Wide open.
Then he painted the silver and then back gold.
Yeah.
Dang. And with the 990.
He bought them. Skinny, another one out the Clarke, man. That was raising a lot of hell too, man.
Yes,
That don't get talked about
Yeah.
right now.
Well, he getting talked about right now.
Yeah.
For somebody
got,
that don't have no wheels, you know what I'm saying, never had no wheels and like that, explain to them what the feeling of it was, you know, being young and you riding on your first set of wheels.
The hell of a feeling, man.
And where you headed to.
You don't know where you headed.
Yeah, you don't know. Hey, you just ride, nigga.
They always said that, man. That song was so 100 because it was ride with no destination, bro. You finna go everywhere, man. Your partner's gonna get mad at you because you couldn't ride everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pick him up and y'all gonna ride, and you gonna lose him and go get your other partner because everybody had their spot where they were gonna be riding at.
Yeah.
But if we were young, we didn't give a damn. We go to the north, like Ed said, the south, east, the west. It didn't make no difference. We were gonna be riding, bro. You know what I'm talking about? No paint. Me. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna be primed down, the car, a red fender over here. Like we was gonna be riding regardless. But one thing that bitch was gonna be doing, it was gonna be banging hard. Motherfucker, man. That hoe was gonna be banging, man.
Yeah.
But that's what it was back then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
Did y'all ever hit Cornbreads?
Man, we stayed up there.
Explain to the viewers what Cornbreads was, you know, the
Alcohol.
parking lot, how that was.
Shit, everybody
You
outside.
said don't incriminate ourselves.
Inside,
over
yeah,
here, man.
we ain't gonna say too much, but inside, outside is going down, Jack.
Yeah.
Them Southwest Gorillas and that was all breaking.
Man, they started throwing shows at the,
Yeah.
in the parking lot.
Southwest Gorillas
In
and
the
all
parking
breaking.
lot?
Man, it got so loud they had the stage set up. People
Yeah.
performing outside.
That boy
Yeah.
Stupid Tim used to come through that killing over there with that pink Caprice on the
Oh,
switch.
that pink Roadmaster.
Yeah, he had back then he had a Caprice.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a Caprice. Stupid Tim from the north.
Yeah.
Bro had a
With the
Caprice,
trace,
man.
Yeah.
With the little lawman looking Caprice, bro. Like pink.
Yeah.
Pink.
Yeah.
Hey, we had cornbread one day, and here come Tim down off the feeder. Out the grass, through the grass, off the side of the freeway, man, hit the switches, man. Cause it was so packed to get the cornbread, like, bro, you waiting in line hours to try to get the cornbread. Tim, they call him Stupid Tim, man.
Yeah.
That boy come off the freeway,
Yeah.
through the grass, hit the switches, up in cornbread, man.
Damn.
My boy.
I heard in the parking lot, other people that had to hide in the trunk, hide in the back seat, and all kind of shit, just because of how packed it was.
He used to be packed.
Man, it was packed. It
Yeah.
was going down, bro. You said being at Cornbread, you saw a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it was some everything.
You know what I mean?
bro.
Some everything. Good days, some bad days.
It was more than Slab going
Yeah,
on.
but
over there.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of good memories.
Yeah.
And you saw a lot of the culture.
Yeah.
You feel me? That slab shit was live and fire.
And I know we're speaking about this time period that y'all was riding in. Can y'all just talk about the dangers that it was riding at the same time? We all talk about the good things and everything, but the dangers of riding on elbows back then.
You wasn't gonna never look up nobody, gonna be in no jack nobody line, get no food.
Nah.
You wasn't gonna do that. That was devil.
How they do it now, no disrespect to the females out there. Salute to all the women out there holding. But how the females riding freely now,
Yeah.
that shit wasn't happening back then.
Some of these niggas.
Yeah, niggas too.
Yeah, niggas.
Some of these
That
niggas
wasn't
fucking-
happening,
We
you know
had
what I mean?
another house full of wheels.
If she driving, you on the passenger side with that issue.
Yeah.
But baby, take my keys, shoot to the.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna do that.
Nah.
All at your car sitting
Yeah.
at the job and you delivering mail. You
Nah,
wasn't
that
gonna do
ain't
shit.
Yeah.
ain't none of that happening,
Shit,
bro.
you supposed
in
to
the
come
mall
back.
shopping.
Yeah, you supposed to come back.
Yeah,
Just two
if
wheels
you in that
down,
mile,
it's
you
right,
gotta
fast.
be in that valet, or you got one of your little peoples out there posted up.
You can make a
While
set
you
of wheels
running
off two
the
cars.
store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did y'all ever know of anybody that might have got jacked, anything like that for their
Man, I
wheels?
know a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know a bunch. What? Nah, this nigga crazy. Nah, I know a bunch of people. I know some lives that's been lost dealing with that slab shit.
Now you couldn't, like you said, you couldn't.
You couldn't do a lot that go on.
Hey, it was like the way they put cars in the shop with wheels on them.
That
Shit,
couldn't
ain't
do
no-
that,
Ain't
man.
no way, man. Ain't no way.
Yeah, wheels gotta be off. Like I said, it's a lot of. They do what they do now. They have fun. You got female pulling up holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Square business.
Yeah.
So back then that wasn't happening, Jack.
Yeah. So what are the biggest do's and don'ts of the slab?
Right now,
Don't rush.
Period.
Like, what you mean by that?
like yeah.
I mean, do's and don'ts while putting your car together. Like, don't put this. Like, say if somebody put elbows on the car, but they don't put no Vogues on it. Certain stuff
Man,
like
take your time, do your research, and be a player and listen to people, man. Get advice. Niggas think they always gotta do it, and I'ma do this, your vision. Sometimes that your vision ain't gonna be the right vision.
Fact.
So if a nigga say, hey man, I think you ought to do this here to it, man, it's okay to get
Yeah.
advice from such and such. It's cool. Niggas pride be too in the way right.
Yeah, that's to your discrepancy. Some people be like, I ain't never really rode no. I always paint a car on a factory color, me. But I had several cars. You know what I mean? Like at one time, not like one here, one there. You know what I mean? But man, you can't count another man's pockets. And like they say, if you go to Russian, and because Fred jumped out, and man, I got to get out. That's what you gonna look like. Fred gonna be killing, but you gonna be looking like just what you did. You know what I mean? So man, just like that's what you gonna be looking like. Frank had a car. That road mouth he had, that road mouth he had. It was gray on chops. Then bro came up on a set of wheels. He rode gray on chops. I mean with his wheels. And he went to looking, and I said, man, bro. Frank went in the shop, bro. Come by the hive. Frank was red on 15, you know what I'm saying? And, bro, I'ma go home, you know what I'm saying? But he took his time. Like, man, I mean, on some, man, ain't no drug dealing shit. I mean, a working man type. I'm talking about jumped out, and right now today that car gone, but bro, legendary with that road master, bro. I'm talking about from him.
Oh, okay.
I know the car's still around, but
It's in the club.
bro made that. Bro held Texas H-Town on his shoulders. And then he wasn't all over in San Antonio. Bro was right here, bro, and that car was heard. Bro, was people coming from out of town to see that car, man. Like that's how.
Not cutting
Yeah,
y'all
go ahead.
right now. R.I.P. homie, and I'm talking about S.A. Joe. But he right now he the new S.A. Joe. He the new age S.A. Joe.
Like, bro was doing it, man.
You
I
feel
mean,
me? Even still to this day right
on
now.
a whole nother level.
He grabbed the torch from S.A. and he got a big shooter field.
Yeah.
And I know he gonna do it.
Yeah, bro.
He take his time, he put it together.
So when you
And he a
put
natural player, you know what I mean? He got all these players around him that's gonna say, hey,
I mean, born and
do
raised,
this
right?
here or don't do that. You feel me? So it's gonna come out right, my
He
nigga.
seen the first hand.
Yeah.
Like my boy Gutter, man. Y'all know him. He like bro do his own work. Besides like painting and all that shit like that, man. Bro put his own car together, man. Like hands on with them tools. Like he gonna get this motherfucker. He do his shit step by step.
Yes, sir.
And he do his car, man. He ain't got to deal with no whole bunch of shops except for paint and interior. And he put and it's 90 clip, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the rest of that shit, man, maintenance and mechanic work, he do that. Same way, I mean, like I had that touch too.
So speaking on the shops, what shops was y'all going to back in the day?
Shit, all the shop was in the club. Everything, paint.
So y'all was
and
in-house
interior.
with it.
Yeah, everything.
I mean, you had Warren,
It was
Leonel, and then you had Don.
Yeah, done.
Was
Music,
the
everything
three
was
basic ones, and like I say, it was everybody was coming to the clock to get me. If you was knocking hard, you came out.
Well, I ain't gonna front. I left the hood a little bit. I went to Airline. Julio, I mean.
Yeah,
Why I say
Julio.
Airline? Yeah, I went to Julio. But then Julio go to Airline or something? Oh, he ain't go to Airline? I'm tripping. Well, I went to Julio on the north side.
Julio the man.
And that nigga sprayed my PA.
With Niners and everything.
The save. Yeah, mother save. Nigga smoke
With the white goods.
That's crazy.
But yeah, you don't got the situation with no car, man, because it's gonna be here, man. You gonna see your same car that somebody else gonna have. All that, man. It's,
Then not only that, you ain't go to one spending top dollar. Nigga was coming up good, right on Waterloo, getting the interior done, getting the sunroof done, getting everything done. You know what I'm saying?
Right there,
Right there, what?
Waterloo.
Oh,
across the street. It's another one.
Oh yeah, across the track by Cannabis.
Yeah.
By
My
Cannabis.
first slab, they did my sunroof. Beans like shit like that. That was about to go to the and a lot of people came out here to go to Waterloo to get the inside done.
Hey, who y'all think sprayed
Warren
the
and
bitch?
Lalo. You say what?
Who y'all think sprayed the bitch? Sprayed the bitch king.
I ain't got no answer for that.
Yeah, I ain't got no answer for that.
Painters is getting down.
Painters getting down.
Nah, I think they paint for who they want to paint. They paint for who they want to paint, yeah. Because Ray shit come out hard every time.
Yeah, but Ray,
That
but
car was
Ray
It's
got
about
that.
the money you spend too.
Yeah, it's
You
got
got a lot of niggas doing
Yeah. Man,
And
you
think
gonna
they
pay for
going
what
to
you
airline.
get, my nigga.
Yeah, you got to paint.
I feel like that. Whatever painter you deal with, man, you go there and you tell this man, hey man, I want this. Don't play with my shit. Woo. He gonna do that.
It's the body
You going
work.
there trying to cut the
Cut
how much
price
you
and
charge?
Yeah.
Well, man, let me give you. All
Pay for it.
right.
Yeah, you gonna skip
And that's
body
just
work.
what it
That
is.
body
You
work-
got certain individuals gonna say, nah, my nigga, don't play with my shit. What you want?
That body work is the key to that paint.
Square business.
That body work is the key to that paint. So if you got a good body man, you gonna pretty much be. You know what I mean?
Man, cause you back then, I know Jack was one of them motherfuckers who was Ike, Jack. Yeah, you need.
Since we in the Clarke, and you know everybody know the Clarke for the music, what's the best brand speakers that y'all would say?
Man, it ain't no best brand because
Yeah.
take a few powers.
And blow one, pull it out, go pay that $10 warranty, man. Get you a brand new one. You know what I'm talking about? At King's, back in the
Them
gap.
Q powers do the thing, man.
And Q
You
Power
fucked up
do
right
it.
That's what I got about shit.
I had
Q
12
Power.
bitches sitting at the house all the time. I've been trying to fill all them bitches in the link.
Them kickers.
Man, y'all remember that
L7
Corolla? We go get out subject a little bit. Chuck had that Corolla with some Q
Had
power.
to screw the trunk
Son
down on
did
it.
it.
Had to screw the trunk down on it.
My nigga.
He had like 6 or 8 of them hoes.
Hey.
That nigga trunk look
Ain't
like a
gonna
race
lie.
car.
what-
Hey, we gotta mention AP though.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
AP.
we got
little hunchback.
Nah, I'm talking about the 88. We gotta
But that nigga
mention
hunchback too though.
the short body, the 612.
No, did the music in there?
Yo, four, my bad, yeah.
That L7, yeah.
Ain't no a lot of
Gotta
people
mention
don't
that,
mention VY car neither. That VY got a whole motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, V.
that link.
That Lincoln.
They had the
He
house
still got that joint.
Yeah.
Man, what's y'all thoughts on the slab today?
Man, they came up with this thing, man. What they say, your money, your vision, shit, or whatever they say. I ain't gonna lie, I still love it, man, to death. You got boys still doing it. You know what I'm saying? To me, all them bullshit ass calls, what they do is still make these boys stand out even harder than what they would have if it was only them calls. You understand what I'm saying? If you had only chrome bumpers and them real, as we call it, slabs, where he older. But now shit, man, they think in some of that shit they in, all he holding till one of them bad motherfuckers pull up. You know what I'm saying? You just a car on wheels now. You know what I mean? But I don't. What I think about it today is I don't like how they'll talk about one car, but then they accept the Benz on wheels. They'll talk about this Toyota over here on wheels, or this van, or this truck, but then they accept a Benz or a Maserati or an Audi or something like that. What's the difference? That's just me. Now I don't knock nothing that the Benz, the Audis, the Toyotas or whatever. I don't knock none of that. Know what I mean? But it just wouldn't be my preference. The 300s and all that stuff like that. I don't knock none of that, because everything changed with time, man. I mean, all these cars today is plastic. Back then, man, I mean, even before our time, they was straight iron, you know what I mean? But they could play in their cars, them plastic ass cars, and like, they could get hit.
5 points.
And they could take that car to, like, the dealership, they don't even tow the cars out no more. They can get on one side of that car, and them people will go take that whole skin off and just stick the nothing on. Shit, you hear pizza, he got to get on the phone with, and in California, I need a dough, and you know what I mean? He can't just go swing with you. You hit him in his dough, and he gonna be back out next week. He can't do that. Them cars they getting obsolete, man. You know what I mean? So you can't just you can't do that, man. You know what I mean? So I don't knock what they got going on, but I'm still under that whole law, man. I'm under that whole law.
How you seen with Buicks, Cadillacs, Lincoln?
Delta,
Bills.
You know what I'm saying? General Motors.
But I don't knock it. I don't knock what they got going on, man. Some of them cars look all right, you know what I mean? But it's not nothing that I would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not nothing I would do.
Watch
And these boys,
Man,
they
me
done came up
personally,
with that same mind frame. Yeah, teach his own. That's your shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Whatever, if you wanna, like you said, I'm the old law. I'm gonna stick with something old, something. You feel me?
You know, baby can get in.
That I gotta put
boulevard,
together.
Yeah.
Something, but I mean, if a nigga wanna ride, however they ride,
That's them. That's them.
You feel?
It ain't.
Yeah.
It's a culture. It's a car culture. You know what I mean? Like, we do slabs. Somebody else might do hot rods. That don't mean I don't like a hot rod. You know what I mean? Or a race car or something like that. You know what I mean? And they might look at ours and be like, "What is that shit?" You know what I'm saying? But I know I used to pull up to some places in my car and people be like, "Man, dude, but what is going on here?" But they be loving it. They be wanting to take the pictures. You know what I'm saying? The videos. That been going on. Yeah, that been going on.
Man, since by this being Slab OG TV, can y'all give y'all definition of a Slab OG?
Good question.
So Slab OG.
A Slab
A
OG.
person.
cord blunt, buck,
Shit. Shit, Gutter. Milton. Pookie.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the list can go on. Jonathan Coleman, Jabbar.
Yeah, we the name all them already.
I don't put myself in that category, man. I like the respect. I mean, you know, the love I get, but I still got a long ways to go too, man. I got a lot of unfinished business, man. But man, that list could go so long, dude. Like, we had to go study. I mean, we had to go write that down and come back and get with you on another level.
I mean, yeah, you got it. It ain't just OGs in the
We don't know
I
everybody.
really can't just sit here and
we don't know
names.
everybody.
Me being around the people that I come up around, I got to be around players in Cloverland and all types of different areas and seeing different slabs and you know what I mean? Yellowstone.
Yeah.
What's the nigga with the yellow 9-8 from Yellowstone?
Back in the day?
Back in the day.
The shorty, the little baby.
Man, that
I know
baby.
you're talking about, yeah.
You know, I was
It's
niggas
a lot
knocking
of-
and holding. Chris Wall shit was holding.
Yeah, when you go
You know
talk
what I mean?
about that,
So
Mention him.
I come up around that shit, man. I'm a what you call it? I observe shit, man. I soak that shit in. I look, okay, that's what you do. That's what you don't do.
Yeah,
So when I
get that peanut.
who that? Oh, nut. Oh man, that
slide
go.
through in the ribbon on there, killing too, man. You know what I'm
And the
talking
orange
about?
flea wood.
Shit, killing,
that
man.
been-
One flea.
Consecutive.
But yeah, it's so many people, so many different neighborhoods, man. When you go to talk about that, I can kind of speak on the people that when we grew up under. I don't, you know what I mean? That's me personally. You know what I mean? I can't. I know a lot of them other guys, but you know, we don't. It's a lot. That's a long list.
Yeah, it's a long list, bro.
Do you feel like it's important to know your history when building these cars?
Very.
Very.
You just can't go put a slab together.
Without knowing your history.
You can ask him how many conversations he had with our bro.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them ain't
You feel me?
slabs.
Yeah.
A lot of them ain't
Yeah, a
slabs.
lot of. I mean,
They
that
got
damn
wheels
crazy,
on
man.
them. They got wheels on them, but a lot of them ain't slabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, a lot of them ain't slabs. They
Yeah, just because you got wheels, that don't mean.
They ain't no slabs.
Man, if you got wheels and you clean, you roll, that's good, man. But when you just all the way, man, you gotta take
That
your
is not a
time.
slab.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Inside out, man.
Yeah.
Dope jams.
Back in the day, it could have been because wheels was, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, 'cause-
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That is not a slab.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everything,
Yeah,
everything
right.
now, man, you gotta, I'm talking about from the rooter to the tootie, man.
I-
Everything, bro. Inside out, no cracks, no dents, the stitching gotta be straight. Everything take, and less is more. A lot of these niggas do
Say
too
about the
much.
history, right? Say about the history, right?
Yeah, about the history.
Because I've been looking at a couple of your OG videos, I mean, or whatever you got going on, some of the people that been on there and the way they
This
talk.
nigga finna have a nigga fighting out here, man.
I
What
ain't
you
gonna, I
finna
ain't,
say,
I ain't,
man?
I ain't, I ain't gonna, I ain't talking about, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. We get credit. We give them credit. I might say it's my, but I'm entitled to opinion. But I hear them when they talking about what they got going on and the cause that they got, and what y'all used to do, or that's what started what y'all got, what they got going on. We ain't knocking what they got going on, but respect what was going on, where they came from, man. Some of these niggas, before they was even born, uncle got killed behind some of these wheels, man, and they don't even know it, but they do like what's going on. So I ain't busting no slugs into nobody, but man, look at that shit.
Yeah, it's up in there.
You know what I mean? Just, I mean, look at that shit before you go to talking about, man, that old ass shit, all that old, man. Hey, bro, that's what paved the way.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, when they had that dollar movie over there on Farms, yeah. Farms and Belford, I think that is Farms and Belford. A lot of niggas don't even know about that. That was the place to be back in the Gap, bro.
Yeah.
They had them speed bumps. It took a nigga a
We had
few
to
minutes.
drive in over
Hey,
there,
man,
too.
it take yeah, on the Clarke and on Hiram Clarke and Maine. But that $1 movie, nigga would come to that bitch with them hollow and blazers, S10 with the top missing,
I just showed
ice
you.
water out the glove.
sitting on the slab. You
Ice
know what I
water,
mean?
yeah.
And I mean they would just pass through, man. It wasn't nothing about no. It wasn't even about the move, but that's man, like you, it was amazing to see that, man. You know what I mean? So I ain't knocking it.
Let me ask some of y'all. Do y'all think people respect the slab name nowadays? Or is just something that's just
Some
I
people
don't
do.
know.
Some people
Some
do.
way
Some
to-
don't.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
okay? So why y'all the ones that do respect that don't respect the game? Why y'all say they
Cause they
don't?
don't got no slab OGs.
That way when they watching it,
They don't got no
they-
slab OGs like we do.
They don't know the
like,
history.
like when I be telling them young niggas that I be fucking with, that be riding the stories and shit, like the real stories that we don't talk on the
right,
cameras.
right,
They be like, hell no. I'm like, nigga, that's real shit though.
right.
Hell no.
I think on that,
You know what
my
I'm saying?
opinion with
niggas,
that.
Niggas used to get chased home
A lot
behind
of
these
them don't know
wheels.
the history.
Yeah, that's what it really is. The
Hey,
history, they
hey,
don't know
look.
that.
Yeah.
My,
People used to, man, say what?
that's what my opinion with that is, and I'm gonna give an example. That nigga put that MC together. Wasn't out the shop, what, 2 days, a week? That Drink MC, I think it was.
Drink MC.
Yeah, I think it was Drink. That MC.
Yeah.
Man, that man wasn't out the shop a week, and they hit that man car, man.
I know you're talking.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, hey, y'all just go, this man just fresh out the shop, man. Y'all just hit this man car, man. Yeah, I think they need to kind of chill with the way they driving,
Yeah.
and it ain't even just about. Cause I see niggas on wheels swinging on cars that ain't even got wheels on.
Man, you can't swing on them niggas no 24s
Yeah,
on your
like,
shit,
what
man.
is y'all doing, man? But I
That's-
know we came up.
Yeah.
Man, you gonna be with your little female?
No clips.
Sitting sitting over there in the back of Carroll parking lot, man, getting you some dome out that bitch. You know what I mean? You're gonna be getting some head. You know what I mean? And she was gonna get out and go get in the car with her friends, and shit, next week, shit, it was gonna be the friend now. You know what I mean? Gonna be holding time. I was, that's what I was going down.
A lot of people like to call people Slab OGs and stuff like that because of what they had, but it's really about, to me, it's more about what they do. You know what I'm saying? I consider Head one of my OGs because I'm in high school. He's give us the key, and my partner Redro from Cloverland, RIP to him. Swap cars, 2-3 weeks. He won't access shit. We everywhere. High school, riding on wheel, Krager wheels. There wasn't no Texas Wild wheels. So I got exposed to it at an early age, and he would not bother us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll go to the scene, we'll see him. You know what I'm saying? Because my boy Redro always kept a clean car. You know what I'm saying? So I consider him one of my OGs because he gave us that opportunity. He didn't. A lot of people wouldn't do that to you.
When you look at Pickford now and how he is with these cars today, like bro was at a young age, real life with that, man. That's really what he was doing. For real. He just had a passion for a long time ago, man. With
But you see what he just said, me giving him the keys, that's what I had going on for me. That's
Like
why I
you
say
said,
this Clarke do that. You feel me? Like Jabbar done that. Man, I used to get an Arbery car. You know what I mean, man? Let me go around the corner.
Big Dom, my young.
You know what I mean? So that's how we do, bro. So when it was instilled in me, I felt it's only right that I do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Everybody know my last question that I always ask.
What's
Top 5, but I'm gonna ask. I don't wanna make, you know what I'm saying. So y'all just thinking, but I'm gonna say top 5 greatest slabs out of Hiram Clarke to ever come out.
Man, it ain't no top 5.
I'm talking about out of Hiram Clarke.
Ain't no top 5, man.
man,
The boys all their
top
own way,
5.
man. Like all the boys their own way to me. All of them the top 5 to me.
Now I'll get back off subject, but back, like I say, he used to give us the keys. You been around Dunn, he taught us some shit, how to hook up music and shit. Had this man caught, we put music in there and everything. He ain't give a damn. We hooked music up in this shit. We had it. We was riding everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no big deal. So I'm like, shit, we got this car 2-3 weeks. We had all high school parties, you know what I'm saying? We all at the Carrols and after hours. We young niggas, we on the slabs, you know what I'm saying? So we put music in this shit and everything. He was like, damn. Okay.
It would look good. That
Kept it clean, everything.
Hey, White Gus had headband went out of style, man. Head just jumped out.
I love that.
Hey, but look though.
Hey,
Hey, the only thing. Hey, that's what's crazy though.
Chuck was doing one and he was doing one. He had a newer one. He had the 97 through 99 and Chuck had the 95. You know what I'm saying? Chuck had to go do some time. I ended up with the car.
Hey, look.
But the interior was damn near identical. It just, the one I had was a little bit older model. But it was Palomino insides and red, his was ice white and red. But that bitch had a million TVs. That motherfucker I had.
That head, them white insides had one out of style, bro.
Hey,
All the way out of style, bro.
One more time, man, R.I.P. the Joe, but that was one thing that I went against the grain with, man. Because I called before I done the insides. Everybody kept telling me to go great, go great, go great. That's when that soft gray was, everybody was on that great. I go against the grain, but not in a bad way. I ain't that nigga that's gonna do what everybody else doing, bro. And R.I.P. Toast. Man, this white slant, back, you know, I was
Back in the day.
yeah, but I'm a pup though.
Yeah.
But I remember that car.
Yeah.
I remember them white insides. So I called Joe, man. Hey, I want to go white, bro. Now here go gray. I went
Bro,
white in
the
the
whites and was tough in that Lasalle, bro.
I went white. Hey man, I ain't look back.
That's how Aubrey started out with the great tears.
Bro was tough, man.
I ain't gonna lie, when I seen Head do that in Aubrey, that made me want to go white.
That
When
shit
I,
was
after I, yeah.
it's
Hey,
just-
real quick,
When I heard
let's
that
get about
with
here.
it, I like,
Why did the gray go out of style?
Just
it
with
ain't
time.
wild.
It ain't
Nah,
nice.
you
Yeah.
gotta
I don't
elevate
see
the
too
game.
many.
gotta elevate.
Niggas scared to go different. That's what it is.
It's
Yeah.
not out of style. Check out Club Cars and Blue Ridge.
And not
Look at
only
his
that,
name.
man,
Oh, yeah.
to no disrespect to the players out there, man, when y'all go get y'all cars done, man, stop putting that vinyl through your car, man. Like, take your time. I ain't calling them nigga pockets, but take your
That
time.
shit that stick to your old lady legs.
Yeah, do it right. You feel me? Like
Shit, nigga.
niggas be just putting that
That's what
shit
he
together,
talking
man. They
about.
don't take pride in you.
He
They
ain't
take
trying to be
pride
nice,
in-
he really
Nah,
trying
I
to
ain't
be
trying
clear,
to be.
man. Look,
Nah, I'm
stop
gonna
putting
keep
that
it.
stick, that stick, them sticker ass CCI shit, man. That old vinyl ass shit, man. That old boat ass interior, man. That's what he trying to tell
Hey,
y'all,
nah,
man.
I'm just saying, man, take your time, my nigga. Hey, if you gotta work some extra hours at the gig, man, that's cool. That's cool, man.
Nah,
Put
they
them
re-
extra
they re-
hours
they really
in.
go long, bro.
Hey, man, put them extra
Yeah.
hours
They really
in,
go
my
long,
nigga,
they put it in their
and
interior.
do that shit right. You feel me?
Yeah.
A nigga ain't telling you, nigga ain't calling your pockets, nigga ain't saying you no lame shit. It's just, if you gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Put that shit in there, man.
Put that shit in there, man.
Yeah.
So when niggas filming and you getting that recognition, everybody we talking about is for a reason. From the plug to the park, the trade. What's homie that died? R.I.P. I think his name Black from the trade. That park he had, that red park. Nah, was it LeSabre or a park?
Which one? Was it old school or new school?
Nah, it was that round body.
Especially if you letting that top down, man.
Picture
Stop
right
playing.
Petrie, man, from the trade, man. Third Ward final. Nah. Was it Third Ward final? The PA?
It was a PA.
It was
like
PA.
the LeSabre.
Nah, it was the bigger PA, like, did you have
I had one.
Nah, you had one, it was
I
like
had
yours.
Like mine.
Yeah. And fished them for 4 walls.
Yeah, fish. That's
Man,
why
them
you want
niggas-
one. That's where I got mine. One fish.
Man, I used to want that river that nigga had.
Yeah.
Too, though.
That there's a lot more coming though. I think Clark, man. Cooking on some more shit, man.
My family gonna be coming in a minute. They coming red too.
It's couple.
Hey, that Clark, man.
Oh, Murphy Green got some shit he finna work on y'all ass too, man.
swear.
And these cars right here, that's factory, they ain't gonna be like
They
that too
coming.
long.
Yeah. Already, man. Y'all got any
they
shout outs
got
to get up out of here?
Hey, man.
That's why they got multiple.
Hey,
Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody on that slab out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to that whole H-time.
Put that shit in there.
Nah,
Feel
real,
me.
it ain't really no,
Hey,
ain't
I'm
been no
a
hate
shout
shit,
out
man. The
my
Clark,
boy Gutter.
show love to everybody.
Square business, what you mean? That's what we bought, playing
Yeah.
shit. If a nigga tell you anything different, they
Oh,
lying.
Murphy.
Natural players, man.
Hey man, y'all look.
They just-
Murphy need a little motivation, man. He be trying
Murphy.
to take his time, but he really about that, man. You know what I
Come
mean?
shake the shop up.
And a lot of people don't give credit that a lot of stuff started from the Clark. Like Brian Keith said about the Hollywood tops and shit like that, the French antennas and shit like that. A lot of that shit started out here.
Yes, sir.
They named the color shit. That's some shit new to
It-
me.
it was
That's
hot,
their
yeah.
era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's new to me, you know what I'm saying, about the gold and the drink. I remember the drink car. I stayed in Pamela Heights. I'm from the Plaza, but I stayed in Pamela Heights. I remember that drink roadmap. You know what I'm saying?
Never came out.
That was way before anybody
And
was
I'm talking
drinking.
about bro didn't even, and that was, I'm talking.
All you
bro,
good for
You know,
garage.
it's
They
too
take
late.
it
I'm
down.
talking about for real.
Bro, I'm dead
Right,
serious.
yeah.
20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
You know, certain shit gotta refresh your memory. When they said that, I sat
we
back and
go
thought
see
about
him.
it.
Remember his face. We go see him pulling up.
Yeah.
For sure, my little boy gonna come
Yeah.
out. Sure.
Yeah.
He gonna get passed down there and watch. You gonna be doing the
Like,
interview and be like, man, I
The
remember your
Clark so
daddy.
big on bang, even if you didn't,
Yeah.
even if you didn't have no wheels or nothing, you gonna have some tint, you gonna have some bang. Dunn had did a nigga car named Big Reed. When we stayed in Pamela Heights, he had like a 78, 79
Big
Electra,
Reed, man.
baby blue,
Yes, sir.
beating like motherfucker.
Yes,
Every
sir.
now and then you'll catch him bottled
I'm
up
done
on
with
some
that bang,
threes.
man.
But that man used to knock so hard, we used to come walking through the neighborhood. That shit was just like motivation.
Hey, I'm done with that bang, man. I blew out my cue poles out. I'm done with that shit, man.
That's
Yeah,
cap.
that,
Man, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
hey, you
yeah.
know who else was holding? We
Yeah,
forgot
that shit,
Troy Hunt, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Troy Hunt.
Already, man. The Slab OG TV. We in Hiram Clarke, man. Y'all hit us up, man. Already, we out.